Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. Makes me happy that you are here. So today brings us hashtag Second Saturday Art. It is a hop. There will be links below in the description. Please follow said links after you're through watching my video, of course. Okay? Be sure to like their videos. Okay, that means give them a thumb up, y'all. Kind comment on their videos, and please subscribe to them if you're not already subscribed. So our inspirational prompts for October 2025 were fall, back, Day of the Dead, pumpkins, funny monster, witches, and of course the good old standby wild card. I went with wild card with the super easy peasy collage postcard and a little belly band of sorts. So we've got this metallic paper that I got from the children's art section at Texas Art Supply down here in Houston, and the napkins came from the Dollar Tree. Now you saw where I used almost empty Elmer's glue stick to glue the metallic paper to the kraft cardstock, and now we've got this napkin that did I show it coming out of the package? Oh y'all, it was kind of weird. So it's easier to trim the napkins apart when it's all the layers are together if you're using scissors. Otherwise water cutting's supreme. So as you can see, the napkins are not great. That particular first one has a hole right in the middle of the head. Well, not really in the middle of the head, but kind of there. So we'll just grab another piece because each napkin has 4 images and they face each other, or they're like bookends, depending on how you want to do it, or they could all go the same direction. So we're going to collage this on top of the metallic paper. I have not had a problem with fluid matte medium, sorry y'all, turning loose from slick paper like this, but I suppose it could happen. Okay, so I'm trying to put on a decent coat. What's a decent coat? I don't know, so that it's pretty wet, y'all. And we're just going to smooth it out with more fluid matte medium on top. And you know, there's wrinkles in it, but they're not horrible. And I'm pretty happy with it. Now when I pull this up, I don't know if you can tell on my work surface right there that some of the color seemed to have spread off the printed image, which I thought was kind of weird. But anyway, so we're doing the second one because there's one for me and one for a randomized commenter. Okay, so yeah, be looking for that randomized probably sometime next week. Cross fingers, jump down, go to town boogie. And again, we are smoothing it out. And yeah, most of the video is sped up for your viewing pleasure, my voiceover ease, and because we need to limit it to about a 10-minute video if at all possible. This month, I'm happy to report I've gone under 10 minutes. You're welcome. And the napkin has dried wonderfully, so we're just trimming it off. We inked around everything earlier, and that is just one of those glue erasers. I'm pretty sure I picked it up at the Dollar Tree as well. It will take off fairly well, maybe not 100% or every time or ever kind of glue. It will take off some glue residue should you happen to have any. Now that particular stamp, that's a postcard stamp, you know, where you can stamp on the back of your postcard the word postcard. And it had a stamp image on there. I did not want the stamp image on there this particular time that I'm using it, so I trimmed it off. We will add our own postage stamp image in a minute or less, I don't know. So we're stamping that on there, and we're using black archival, and it is kind of a small acrylic block, y'all. So I was like, cross fingers, I hope it works. It did pretty good. We primed it up and stamped it on a scratch piece of paper, and we're going to do the second one is basically the same way. I'm like, which one is the best? That's the one that random commenter will get. So, you have to be 18 years old. Sorry, y'all. That's the law. And there's our postage stamp image. There is a list of ingredients in the description below the video, if I should happen to know who made what. God, oh God. UB usually stands for unbranded. Just saying, because that's usually how I make my notations to myself. And I've got this other image that you get to see me prime it up. And that is a deep purple. We got that from the Texas Art Asylum when we went there last time, y'all. Been a few months. Anyway, primed it up, and it is an unbranded stamp, meaning I had it long before I kept track of what brand was what. And chances are it came from a charity shop to begin with, perhaps, maybe. So now we're just going to stamp my little handle on there. This is not my typical APG stamp, but it's kind of a smaller look to it. Because I thought, I want my name on there, but I don't want it to be prominent. Because the randomized person that gets this can send that postcard to someone should they desire or not. I mean, you know, I don't know. And because of that, I'm making a secondary item for the person, the randomized commenter, to keep for themselves. They can keep and or share either one. Whatever, y'all. Yeah, whatever. So I'm just kind of inking around the edge. Now, when you're using these die cuts like this, oh, it's a Timmy die cut, by the way. Anyway, it's kind of hit and miss because you have so many curly cues and divots and all that. And really, in the end, it's basically just to knock back that bright white edge. Now, again, this is a piece of metallic paper that has been glue sticked to the kraft card. I have used the sanding disc to scratch a little line. Yeah, just for safety. I'm thinking if it's roughed up, it's going to stick better. I don't know, y'all. It may totally come unglued. Sorry. So we're just going to glue that down, and you saw I marked the top part too, because this is a belly band journaling card. That's what I'm calling it, therefore that's what it is. Right? Right. You can glue it down as a belly band, you can glue it down as a pocket, you don't have to glue it down at all, you can stick it in a pocket, you could use it as a bookmark, whatever makes you happy, y'all. Take it apart if you want to. So there I'm going over the scratched off that we sanded lightly with the scorched timber ink. Did I say that's what I used? You knew that's what I used. I don't got to tell you. So here's what the randomized 18-year or older person will get. Those little napkins, a squiggle tuck, which I will try to link to in the description below in case you're curious about that. One of my playing cards, a souvenir artist trading coin. Yeah, that. And here's the two postcards we just did. One's for me, one's for you. Ta-da! Photo montage. Once again, please be sure to visit my fellow hoppers. There's not been too many of us lately, so it may be kind of a short hop, but I hope you hop along in this spooky season. I don't know what anybody's doing, y'all. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, happy arting.